Hello, I'm Doug Collins, Northeast Georgia's representative in Congress. In his State of the Union address, President Obama touted some positive economic news. You see, Republicans are happy for silver linings in a recovery that has taken far too long in the making, as almost 100 million Americans have dropped out of the labor force. Millions more in only part-time jobs are having trouble providing for themselves and their families. You see, expanded oil production and lower gas prices are partly responsible for our gains, but the President has fought our growing energy independence every step of the way. His agencies are producing tens of thousands of pages dictating how we live our daily lives, preventing many from fulfilling their hopes and dreams. You see, the President believes those are governments to decide, and he's determined to grow government's power to limit our choices. You see, that's an old idea our country overcame a long time ago, to become the greatest nation on earth. The President has said we're unexceptional, but I'm from North Georgia. I believe we're exceptional. You see, in Northeast Georgia, we're independent, hardworking people who want to create jobs for our friends and our families and our neighbors. I know because I grew up in the 9th District, which I represent. My father was a Georgia State Trooper. My mom served local senior citizens. My wife is currently a school teacher, and I serve as a pastor at Chicopee Baptist Church as well as an attorney in Gainesville. I've continued to serve as a chaplain in the United States Air Force Reserves and also to serve Northeast Georgians here in Congress, where I voted to cut spending and return their tax dollars, achieving real results despite an uphill battle with an out-of-touch president. Republicans in Congress have helped protect 99% of Americans from permanent tax increases. And for the first time since the Korean War, we have cut our total federal spending, and Republicans banned earmarks. And there's more. In the first days of this new Congress, I helped introduce legislation to defund the president's illegal executive amnesty and restore constitutional order. I have voted for a return to the 40-hour work week, which Obamacare destroyed, and to continue our energy expansion by approving the Keystone Pipeline. You see, my work in Congress is always local. My thoughts are with the people of Gainesville and Clayton and Commerce and Blue Ridge. Because my rural constituents depend on local pharmacies, which are under financial strain, for the care that they need, I reintroduced legislation to help independent and community pharmacists cope with complex federal prescription drug programs, bringing much needed transparency. Last year, I was proud to introduce legislation that transferred Camp Merrill, the Ranger Camp in Dahlonega, back to the United States Army and out of the U.S. Forestry Service, which makes it more secure and use a better use of taxpayer dollars. Shortly, I'm going to reintroduce my bill to root out more waste at the federal agencies. My CARFA bill would eliminate redundant and outdated regulations, helping the economy grow again. You see, President Obama has said that he wants to reduce burdensome regulations while his agencies produce a record number of them. He has said that he wants to reduce the national debt, which has nearly doubled in 6 years of his leadership. He has denied that he has the constitutional power to rule by decree, and then he's done exactly that. I'm fighting against this unilateral power grab that undermines our essential freedoms. During the recent shutdown, I was made sure that contract chaplains were available to our servicemen and women. Right now, I'm advocating for military chaplains' right to share their faith with troubled troops. You see, when Christians and other religions are under assault by radical Islam here and abroad, we must do our best to protect religious freedom everywhere, and that is something I will continue to do. I have great hope that a new Republican majority in the Senate will pass more conservative legislation promoting freedom and prosperity. After years of Harry Reid's obstructions, I look forward to a productive years ahead. Please look for more news from my office and follow me on Facebook and Twitter for more updates on our progress. Thank you for listening.